Hi everyone, it's Gloria and welcome to another episode of Friday Fun. Today's project I made using Kane Company's Snugglebug paper collection, which I've shown you before as one of my paper stacks that I'm trying to use up. And I'm glad to report that I have lots and lots of scraps from this project, and then just a couple, actually about three or four, actually three 12 by 12 sheets. So that's what I've got left. So I'm excited about that. And it's a really cute collection. And I like that it's versatile. You could use it for a boy or a girl. So my project is one that I showed you about a month ago that I was starting. And I just completed it. It was kind of one of those projects that I went to on and off, just depending on my where my mojo was on that. This is the baby onesie that I sketched out and then kind of tried to straighten out with my ruler with the purpose of trying to fit a 4x6 photo horizontally and or vertically without having to cut it down. So I struggled a little bit with the binding. I wanted it actually originally to be up here, and it ended up being up on this little corner because I got ahead of myself and started doing some of the pages and didn't leave enough room for the binding on the top. So anyway, just did some sheer ribbon and some seam binding on the binding here. So the title, I actually didn't have a title until a little while back when I heard the song My Girl from The Temptations, and thought that's perfect, that'll be the title. So I used these Thickers, if you can see that, polka dotted chipboard letters, and they have little hearts on them. They look polka dotted, but they're little hearts, and they are from the Cupid collection from American Crafts. So I used those and then left a 4x6 photo mat there, and did some lace along the neckline and added some pearls on top of that, and then had a flower here that is really pretty purple that I had in my stash forever. And then this little cute felt onesie is from Karen Foster, and then the Recollections pearl flourishes. And I did use some Recollections pearls as the snaps, excuse me, and did some more lace and pearl, strand of pearl trim on the legs as well. So kind of simple there. Actually, the whole thing is simple. This page, I'm trying to see if I can show it to you this way so you don't have so much to look at. Oh, I'm going to bend that. Okay, this page, okay, I'm going to have close-up photos on my blog, which I haven't been very good at keeping up with, but I'm going to for this. So anything you don't see up close and you'd like to, you can go to my blog. Okay, so I used some white trim along the legs and on the neckline as well. And I took a cluster of flowers this size that I got from Michael's or Walmart, I'm not sure. And I took it apart in the layers I've used here. And I added a little pink pearl in the center. And then this is a die cut from the collection that I put up on some really thin dimensionals and then mounted on a scallop square that I cut with my Cricut. And then I did stickle the little cloth on that little baby, and it says welcome. It's so cute. And then I have a photo mat here. Again, I added the pearls as the snaps, and then some buttons here that I tied some string through with knots. Okay, and this page, I added some green trim on the legs and on the neckline again, and then added an embossed prima and a light green pearl in the center, and I did some light green pearls on the sleeves and as the snaps, and added some buttons that I tied some bows through. And then this baby girl I stamped in Clover Meadow ink, and it comes from this stamp set that I purchased about a month ago, sorry for the glare, from Recollections. And I saw that it was on, has some really cute images, it's on clearance. And so I couldn't resist, and I bought the baby boy one as well, and they're pretty interchangeable for the most part, but super cute. So did that, and this is just like a little pull out. It's got 5 photo opportunities, and then Jolie's baby food sticker here. That was cute. Okay, this page, I did some rhinestone pattern up here on the neckline, and for this one I did some lacy trim on the sleeves on here, and then on the little legs down here, and added 2 rhinestones and then a sticker that says baby from my stash. And then this is a what is it, a wire mesh trim that I used, and I just had a scrap piece of that, so it just measured perfectly. And then this is some trim that I had, I used that actually on my vintage layout as one of the layers, and I just gathered it and then glued this flower on top. There's kind of a cute open space for a vertical picture this way or horizontally. Okay, this page is one of my favorites. I've been wanting to do this banner type thing forever on cards or layouts, and I haven't. And I bought a little stamp set from We Are Memory Keepers, and it's from the Notes and Banners collection. And obviously this is so cute. So I used this one, and I stamped it in Sweet Leaf, and then cut out just a little white border, left a little white border there along as I cut it out. And then the baby, the white stickers, I got from the first collection, I think, of stickers ever made for scrapbooking. So old. This is from Paper Fever Ink. They don't even exist anymore, I don't think. Anyways, yeah, this was like one of my first alphabet sticker sets from like 15 years ago. Okay, so where was I? Okay, and then I put these up on some dimensionals, if you can see that, and then put some string, glued some string back there to make it look like they're hanging from there. Tied a little bow and added a pearl in the center, and then I had already put some pearls on the neckline before the binding was completed. And then I just layered a bunch of flowers. These green layered ones are from a lei that I got from a swap last year. And then I had a Heidi Swap, yes, Heidi Swap flower, and then a Prima, and then a button with a bow tied in the center. And I did some white trim along the legs, and then some white pearls in the snaps. And again, another die cut mounted on matted, I keep saying mounted, matted on a scallop square that I cut with my Cricut. And I did glitz the little white parts of the bunny on that. And this you're able to slide a photo underneath there, so it can be a pretty large photo. Okay. The next page, this is one of the ones yeah, because there was several that I messed up on, and I tried to fix a little bit. So I ended up making this a pocket because I did mess up on the base part. So I made it a pocket to cover up my mistake, and so I added some lace along the pocket, and then added some of the trim that Letty gifted me, some purple flowers. These I got in a swap, at least this one, or a giveaway, I'm sorry. And then I cut apart the trim and added the 3 as the snaps. And then I did stickle the edges of this one. I just thought it was going to be too much lace if I had lace on the legs as well. And then I added some lace at the top, and added another one of those little ribbon flowers, another one here, and then another one of the die cuts here. And I did stickle the little heart on the kitten's neck. And again, matted that on a scallop square that I cut with my Cricut. Then there's some tags in here. And this one says Our Blessing, and I stamped this in Sweet Leaf with the same little girl stamp set. Journaling lines, and this is a sticker from Jolie's. Then I used a heart eyelet and put some polka dotted sheer ribbon, and then tied a little string around that in a bow. Just some pattern paper, and then some 4x6 photo mats. So those go in there, and I think that turned out pretty good considering I know the mistake that I made there. Okay, then this page is kind of a busy page. The pattern is kind of busy, so I just matted this 5 1/4 squared photo mat on here, and used some kind of small pom-pom trim for the legs and the neckline, and this is from Close to My Heart. And then I added a tag back here, the little Prima and a brad, just to slide back there. This is from Karen Foster, and these little flowers I got, oh gosh, I'm not sure where they're from, actually, to be honest with you. I want to say they're Recollections, but I'm not sure. They're just little paper flowers that have these little tiny dimensionals, and they came in a little set. And so I use those as kind of the snaps. And then I have a vinyl flower that I have from a bunch of vinyl that my sister-in-law gave me. And then I added one of those little flowers on top, centered that. So, oops, turn the page. Then this page I decided to do a belly band. So I used some paper from the collection and matted this other one on top, and I used my scalloped edge border scissors to cut the top of this, and then used my Cricut to cut this oval. And this bee is chipboard and very dimensional. It's glittered as well. It comes from, oh gosh, from Target, the Colorbach brand, and it was in their dollar bin, and it's got the whole word baby. All the letters are this size, but I had used the A for something else, and so decided to just use the B. And let's see, and then these are just these are also from Jolie's, and I just stickled the center of the flower there. And then since this has got kind of some yellowish rhinestones on it, I decided to use that color rhinestones as the snaps. And then I've got kind of this it's kind of like a rope, yellow rope trim that I used on the legs and on the neckline, and an embossed Prima, and then I layered one of those yellow flowers and a little purple brad in the center to adhere them together. And then this is actually pulls out, and I just tied this bow on there because it's extra, and oh, I think I need to cut that. Anyway, I will trim that. And it's a little booklet, and I thought it would be cute if, you know, put the photo horizontally, and then you could journal this way as well. But I just left the bow on there as kind of some extra interest as it slides in here. So, kind of cute. And then this page, I did some other different type of lace trim on the neckline and on the legs, and it's a little bit rougher lace. The texture on it is kind of, so it lays a lot flatter. I added some buttons for my stash, and then I tied little bows or little knots through it with, actually pulled out some oldies for this, some Scrappers floss. I hadn't used these in forever. These are from Karen Foster, and I have them in different colors. The pink and the white is what I used for this. So I used to use that a lot when I first started scrapbooking, and thought, you know what, those are just sitting there. I need to use them. So I did that on the buttons and used them along the bottom as the snaps as well. And these flower the flower shaped buttons are from Close to My Heart. And let's see, and then the Sweet Baby I stamped in amethyst, and that is also from that stamp set. And then these are just some Jolie's stickers. And this is from, these are old, oh gosh, I want to say they're not Stampendous, but I can't remember, to be honest with you, but they're old. And then this is my first attempt at a waterfall. So lots of photo opportunities here, and I will post the link to the tutorial on this. I think that is just a splendid idea, just super. So anyway, I decided to use that. It didn't turn out too bad. It's a great way to use a lot of, you know, make the best use of a little space. So, okay, and then this page, this has got to be one of my other favorites. So this page, I used some of that white trim that I used on the other pages as the trim on the legs and the neckline. Again, let these trim I cut apart and used as the snaps and as the centers of these flowers. And then this trim right here, I got, I just got it with my tag swap that I did with on Velma's blog. So I just got that in with one of my tags. And then this is, oh gosh, I don't know what brand it is, but I think it's so cute, the little clothesline. And the stickers are dimensional, so they're 3D, so it's like doubled. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. And I'm so sorry, the lighting is so bad in this. Anyway, it's double, so you can see the layer on the bottom and then the top. And anyway, and so here again, I use that title. These stickers, you can see the my, and then this says girl, so I just left it as that. Super cute. I love this. Love that page. And then the last page is another one that I messed up on. And I made another pocket, and this one is a lot deeper because of that, because it was a big mistake. Anyway, so then I added this trim that I just purchased from Joann's. My daughter and I went last week to Joann's, and I found a bunch of goodies, including, well, I'll share that later. Anyway, so this is one of the trims that I bought, and it's got the pink satin ribbon behind it, and then the lace on top, and it's so cute. And I added this epoxy embellishment that I've had in my stash forever, and through the little hole, instead of putting some ribbon, I just added this little green safety pin from Close to My Heart, and then another one of those ribbon flowers. I added some of that rough lace trim and another one of those ribbon flowers, and another die cut, once again, added on a scallop square, and I stickled the center of the rattle and I dotted the little design there. And then added some tags in here for photos. And then added some pearls as the snaps, and some more of that lace trim on the legs. And then the back. And then the front and back covers I did on heavyweight chipboard, and the inside pages I did on lightweight chipboard. So this is my project for this week. I'm so glad that I finally completed it and was able to share it with you. It was a lot of fun to do, although it was a little frustrating at times, but I'm glad it's finished and I like how it turned out. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.